catch a trade. You feel me? Trying to see what's going on. No, rate just came out and said it's unchanged. Yeah, it's out already right now. Nah, it's right now. 2:30 is when Powell starts like having the press conference. Yeah, that's the main thing right there for real. But it kind of it did this right here just spiked down. Nothing crazy. I mean, gold it already dropped from 53. It broke out above 5,300 and is rejecting 5,300 so far. Yeah, yeah, gold's been moving all morning, man. Low key. Yeah, yeah. No, really, I haven't. I wasn't like trying to intentionally trade this morning, but I just wanted to be ready for this right here. This, right, right. Have you got any? What'd you say? Nah, I just chart on TradingView and then I enter all my trades on my phone. Actually, yeah, I trade on my phone. Yeah, I'm on MT5. Yeah, I still use MT5 right now. Yeah, live account. Yeah, yeah, bro. You gotta know your loopholes, man. It's a lot of loopholes in this industry. Yeah. Usually the day after is usually like, more clear. Today is just like, the main event. Nah, bro, I missed this trade. This is a trade I would have been in. I was supposed to be in from up here, really. Yeah, gold is moving really clean. I like how it rejected 5,300. Like I was watching that main area and then I just didn't enter the trade. I should have set a pending order right there, man. That's something I'm trying to work on for this year. Is using pending orders. I use a lot of just market orders. So it's like you set it out you set price at an entry you want to get in. You can pick your own entry. Yeah, limits. Yeah, you drag it to price, and then as soon as price hits that area, you're in. Yeah, sell stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. I used to do that back in the day, bro. That's Yeah, it's hidden. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, and that's when I was like still learning how to trade, learning how to, what are these type of news days that everyone's talking about? What's going on? Why is the price action so wonky? You know? Yeah, yeah, we here. Yeah, you're still here. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube right now too. What's going on to my YouTubers out there? Yeah. No, yeah, you on your phone? So we're gonna set these alerts on gold, and then we're gonna look at something else to see the indexes are going down. Man, I should be in these shorts for real, bro. I should have been in, bro. I would be done for the day, man. I was actually looking for this move right here, bro. Man, avoided all of this. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's still Asian. Yeah, for you guys. This is gold. Yeah, I'm I'm on PST Pacific. Yeah. Well, California. Yeah. Oh, today. Yeah. Yeah, right here, right? No, we just missed it though. Like it didn't tap inside all the way. I like these trades, but when they don't tap in, like say you have a limit in there, you don't get filled. You know? So yeah, you gotta. I do a lot of market orders. Wow, look at that. Look at that thing, man. No, yeah, we just chilling. We just chilling. I'm not even in this trade, but it's looking like it's about to fail. We got our 15-minute finna close right here. Yeah, that's actually a good area for the Bulls to come in and just rally off of 52.70. This similar move happened yesterday, right here. I tried late to this. I was late to this, and then I actually did. I took this one yesterday, but then I flipped. That's the one I posted. I just didn't have it set up. This is a clean move right here. Again, looking similar to what I just showed you. So if we can push above 5,300, I mean, then I like it. Yeah, we got like 15 more minutes. So I mean, this is actually like really, this is good for like, for today, for what today is supposed to be, like so big and bad. Goals have been moving really clean. 53. Man, when we broke past 52 yesterday, I was like, damn, let me just go ahead and close. Right, yeah. This is something waiting for something to happen, which is Powell. We waiting for Powell to come out. Jay Powell. Let me see if I can pull it up. Pull it up. It's supposed to be his last speech today, for real. Apparently his last day as the Fed chair. Man, these indexes just do not want to run either. Man, who the hell wants to trade that? Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, you good, bro? Yeah. What'd you say? I mean, yeah, I was earlier. Yeah, I was actually looking for us to reject off of these equal highs earlier, and when this move happened, I missed it. Like I missed the breakout. Even like 5,300 was my level I was targeting, and then these equal highs, and then we took those out and then flushed them right back down. So really, I missed this trade right here. Actually, both of these right here. I would have taken both of these, like vice versa, and then held on to this one. And targeted like this mid range, which was London's lows. This is New York. No, this is New York, bro. He was saying at the London lows. Yeah, let me go ahead and delete this. As I know 5,300. Get that out of there. But yeah, really, yeah, this was the trade right here to take. You know, this was like, okay, so say like, all right, I'm usually like if I'm missing these or I don't have like any pending orders, you know, I'll take that run on, trying to catch the momentum for a scalp. Because I scalp. I scalp or I just try to catch a trend. Yeah, I mean the trend is still bullish. Yeah, you cut it in and out, bro. I don't know whatever you did to your mic, bro. You made it worse. Yeah. Oh, you say you're on your PC now? 5,300. Yeah, I mean, gold is bullish. I mean, don't get me wrong, gold is very bullish. Clearly, 30 an hour, 4 hour. So now it's like this is a range. We've created a range. We've created a range. We don't have any candle closures above 5,300, so it's like, you know, anything can essentially happen. And I'd rather just, you know, play this range. It's not one of my strengths, but it's something I like to, you know, just hone in on and try to work at it. Take setups when they're presentable. Jerome Powell. Let's see. I'm about to pull up this pull up this stream over here. Man, they really trading these indexes right now. It's crazy, man. That shit is going nuts. You have to have just a good entry to try and hold that. I'm scalping all that. Yeah, that's wild. This will give me a headache right here. And so happily, gold just looks a lot more better than that. Even though it's like the same. We've just been having like large moves. Like this 7 a.m. This was clean to take right here. There's another one right here to the upside. And then go back and try to sweep it to the midpoint in the range. Midpoint of the range. This is like the worst place you can have an entry, but you catch these big candles, scoop and score. Yeah, I'm running to the end zone. So there's no trade really right now. But again, this 5,300 rejection is just what I like. No candles close up in here. No bodies. We have like no bodies above 5,300. So that's kind of bearish to me. Not really though. Just for a pullback. If you want to get long on gold, I mean, I'm looking for a pullback to, stay long, We could probably, come on down. We could really do some damage. But every time that's tried to happen, gold just, took right back off. So every time, man, all week. Past couple weeks. Yeah, man, it's a lot. A lot. It's a lot. And quite the ride. If you've been asked, so GLD from my stock people, we got a nice pullback on last Wednesday, and then bam. This caught a lot of. I remember this day. This day caught a lot of people off guard. We could have got long on GLD here at 440. Played for the like 460s, 470s, but 440. There's a chance for 500 of the way that we're moving. $60 points. Do some real damage on the contracts. It's a lot of gaps. A lot of gaps that don't have to get filled. Sitting, we're just hovering right here. See, like, really don't got to trade this because the moves that I wanted happened already. But whatever happens, let's see what happens here. Indexes are trying to move up. I really want to trade this right here today because this is like more of a, we got areas of interest we can work off of. Gold is like in no man's land, all-time high. Like anything can happen with gold. $26,270. Man, they are stacking these trades up on nasdaq. Damn. Yeah. That rejection was crazy when it first happened. When we hit it, I seen the breakout above 5,300, and I was like, dang, I missed it. And then as soon as I'm talking about that, it's coming right back down. So really just spectating right now, speculating, waiting for Jay Powell to come out in 2 minutes. Press conference. I'm gonna have him running when he comes out. I mean, I haven't really watched one. I sat down and watched one in a minute. Kind of just traded them or we're just in group chats talking about it. I used to actually just watch them. As soon as he come out with that tie, purple tie, you already know the market is moving. As soon as he says, hello, good afternoon, markets are moving. A lot of people still don't even know who Jerome Powell is. They still don't even know about these days, man. But, just as traders, this is just something that you just, if you know, you know. So here's our 30. Damn, NASDAQ fell again. Oh my goodness. Damn. Oh my gosh. Damn. Here we go. Waiting for Jay Powell to pull up. No purple tie. Oh, they had that shit on mute. Here he is.
Good afternoon. My colleagues and I remain squarely focused on achieving our dual mandate goals of maximum employment and stable prices for the benefit of the American people. The U.S. economy expanded at a solid pace last year and is coming into 2026 on a firm footing.
Oh man, there's a lot of people live right now.
Rate has shown some signs of stabilization.
Love it.
And inflation remains somewhat elevated. In support of our goals, today the Federal Open Market Committee decided to leave our policy rate unchanged. Having lowered our policy rate by 75 basis points over the course of our previous 3 meetings, we see the current stance of monetary policy as appropriate to promote progress toward both our maximum.
Look at gold, man, just chilling right here. Indexes are killing niggas, man. Oh my gosh.
Available indicators suggest that economic activity has been expanding at a solid pace. Consumer spending is
not interested in those indexes, man, right now.
Continue to expand.
I like the indexes later after when these earnings are coming out. People are forgetting about these earnings and worried about this. So I'm gonna try not to keep going back and forth with NASDAQ. I'm gonna look at some other stocks, if anything.
This quarter. In the labor market, indicators suggest that conditions may be stabilizing after a period of gradual softening. The unemployment rate was 4.4% in December and has changed little in recent months. Job gains have remained low. Total non-farm payrolls declined at an average pace of 22,000 per month over the last 3 months. Excluding government employment, private payrolls rose at an average pace of. Imagine being able.
Damn, why am I getting ads over here? No way.
Meet base 44 for the past year reflects a decline in the growth of the labor force due to lower immigration and labor force participation, though labor demand has clearly softened as well. Other indicators, including openings, layoffs, hiring, and nominal wage growth, show little change in recent months.
Little changes.
Inflation has eased significantly from its highs in mid-2022, but remains somewhat elevated relative to our 2% longer run goal.
Yeah, gold's looking like it's going to flip right here.
And the consumer price index indicate that total PCE prices.
This is a morning star pattern right here.
Over the 12 months ending in December, and that excluding the volatile food and energy categories.
Yeah, I like it above 5,300. I'm bullish on 5,300 now.
Elevated readings largely reflect inflation in the goods sector, which has been boosted by the effects of tariffs. In contrast, disinflation appears to be continuing in the services sector. Near-term measures of inflation expectations have declined from last year's peaks, as reflected in both market and survey-based measures. Most measures of longer-term expectations remain consistent with our 2% inflation goal. Our monetary policy actions are guided by our dual mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people. At today's meeting, the committee decided to maintain the target range for the federal funds rate at 3.5 to 3.75%. Since last September, we've lowered our policy rate 75 basis points, or 0.75 percentage point, bringing it within a range of plausible estimates.
Lift is 1721.
This normalization of our policy stance should help stabilize the labor market while allowing inflation to resume its downward trend toward 2% once the effects of tariff increases have passed through. We're well positioned to determine the extent and timing of additional adjustments to our policy rate based on the incoming data, the evolving outlook, and the balance of risks. Monetary policy is not on a preset course, and we will make our decisions on a meeting-by-meeting basis. To conclude, the Fed has been assigned two goals for monetary policy: maximum employment and stable prices. We remain committed to supporting maximum employment, bringing inflation sustainably to our 2% goal, and keeping longer-term inflation expectations well anchored. Our success in delivering on these goals matters to all Americans. We at the Fed will continue to do our jobs with objectivity, integrity, and a deep commitment to serve the American people. Thank you. I look forward to your questions.
Chris Rugaber at Associated Press. Thank you. I wanted to ask that you attended the Supreme Court hearing last week on the Lisa Cook case, and Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent criticized that as political. Can you say why you attended and what you would say?
I think just going right into it.
So let me start with I don't respond to comments by other officials, whoever they may be. It's just not appropriate to do that. I will tell you why I attended. I would say that that case is perhaps the most important legal case in the Fed's 113-year history. And as I thought about it, I thought it might be hard to explain why I didn't attend. In addition, Paul Volcker went to a Supreme Court case famously in, I guess, 1985 or so. So it's precedented, and I thought it was an appropriate thing, and I did.
Great. And then just quickly follow on the job market. You mentioned last month that the household survey might be distorted.
Yeah, Lyft is getting cooked.
And you also mentioned the potential for overcounting jobs.
Damn.
Okay, Lyft. We're still in a negative hiring pace. So do you see the drop in the unemployment?
Damn, Lyft has been a nice short all day.
What's the basis for saying that things have stabilized? Thank you.
So, yeah, really two questions. One is, so we're getting through.
Okay, here's gold on 53.
From the shutdown. However big they were in November, smaller in December. So we're getting to a place where they're no longer material. They're still there, but it's a tweak here and there. The reason why we changed the statement, let me pull it out, was simply, it used to say that judges that downside risks to employment rose in recent months. So we saw, data coming in, which suggests
2 entries right there.
I wouldn't go too far with that, but some signs of stabilization, also some signs of continued cooling. And so we thought that was no longer an accurate description of the data. In addition, the outlook for economic activity has clearly improved since the last meeting, and that should matter for labor demand and for employment over time. So for those two reasons, we thought we would take that language out of the statement.
This thing is so bullish.
Chair Powell,
generally avoided engaging with political controversies directly, and the video statement on January 11th was a departure. What made this different, and are you concerned it could draw the institution further into political debates?
So today I'm simply going to refer you to the statement that I made on January 11th. I'm not going to expand on it or repeat it. So I'm just not going to. This is really about the press conference and the economy and what we did today, and some ancillaries. But I'm not going to be getting into that.
Can you say whether the Fed has responded to the subpoenas?
I have nothing for you on that today.
Mike.
Michael McKee from Bloomberg Radio TV. Have you made a decision on whether you would remain as a governor of the Federal Reserve? And if so, would you tell us what it is? And
So
if not,
the SPY, we are.
They're not even playing. They're not even playing. They talk, man. That's why we do that over here, y'all. The No Drip Network.
I have nothing for you on that today.
Come on, we want to see everything, man.
I wanted to leave it all under the circumstances.
Everything going down,
It's not something I'm.
except for gold. So there's another retest on 5,300.
Not something I'm going to be getting into today.
I'm gonna go in a light entry here on gold. I'm in a light buy right here.
Financial Times. Thanks a lot for taking that question. And another one that might, you know,
And then we'll have these targets.
the particular ones are,
This is the afternoon shop, and we are
we've seen
literally
quite
just chopping
big movements in the dollar over recent days. What do you think is driving?
I'm gonna get
the
us
US
out
currency
of this
lower?
range here.
Have you been at all concerned just by the
Been in
extent
here all
of the
night.
volatility we've seen this week? Thank you.
So, Claire, as you probably know, we don't comment on the dollar. Really, the administration, especially the Treasury Department, has the job of oversight over.
Yeah, gold is the one, man.
And exchange rates and all that.
Forget that. Forget that shit right now.
On our roll.
That's for tomorrow.
I have nothing for you.
I mean, what's your view on the market movements? I mean, what do you think behind them? Is it asset managers diversifying? Is
Oh.
it
Yeah, I just don't. We don't talk about the dollar. We don't talk about what moves it around. And it's just not appropriate for us to do so. Really, the Treasury Department has that. It's their role, their bailiwick, and we stay off it. We do monetary policy and some other things, but we don't comment on the dollar. Sorry.
Hi, Chair Powell. Neil Irwin with Axios. Obviously, no SEP in this meeting, but in light of the slight firming up of the language around growth in the labor market in the statement, should we assume that the timeline for any further rate cuts is pushed back compared to what people might have thought in December?
Well, first of all, if you look at the incoming data since the last meeting, clear improvement in the outlook for growth. The data have come in, and sentiment, the beige book, everything comes in suggesting that this year starts off on a solid footing for growth. Inflation performed about as expected, and as I mentioned, some of the labor market data came in suggesting we're evidence of stabilization. So it's overall a stronger forecast. It really, if that's your question. I'm not sure I answered your question.
But in terms of timing or pacing of any additional easing,
So we haven't made, what we'd say about this was that after this meeting, after the 3 recent rate cuts, we're well positioned to address the risks that we face on both sides of our dual mandate, and we'll continue to make our decisions meeting by meeting based on the incoming data implications for and the outlook and the balance of risks. Haven't made any decisions about future meetings.
We long gold right now. GOD and a good strike. Friday 500. Friday 500 GOD.
Somewhat elevated. So we'll be looking to our goal variables and letting the data light the way for us.
This was a very good strike today, man. Or yesterday.
CNBC and sticking with questions you might answer.
Right.
Yeah.
GOD 500, $200.
Described the current policy rate being at the higher end of neutral. And if you look at the longer run, the S&P and the longer run rate, 16 of 19 officials are actually below there on their long run. Is the Fed still in a process of bringing it down towards a middle range of neutral? And what would it take to get there?
So I'm
gonna be on here for like another 2 hours. I'm gonna be on here for these earnings.
At or above that. Maybe I missed by one, and I thought it was 4. And if you look at the dealer survey, it was 10 out of 58 where we're at or above. So you're right. It's the higher end of the range. And what we say is it's within the range of plausible estimates. This is the higher end of that range, but so it's for some people they think it's neutral. I think, and many of my colleagues think, it's hard to look at the incoming data and say that policy is significantly restrictive at this time.
Capital flow.
It may be sort of loosely neutral. Or
I didn't even know how to use that at the time.
It's in the eye of the beholder, and of course,
Watching flow charts.
precision.
That's still something. It's still a lot to learn, man. There's still a lot you can learn in this game, man.
Some officials have described.
So again, I missed this short, right? I missed this short earlier. I had a setup on here short, but
I would say, if you look at the
it didn't, really play out to my liking. So I flipped and went long.
additional normalization.
53.03.
A lot of the process of normalizing, a good piece of it is done with 75 basis points.
So now we try to stack these entries up, add more leverage on, and we're gonna try to take out, all-time highs again. This thing is running like David Goggin, man.
So you move a good way, and we think
The indexes are still struggling over here.
Look at the data. We're not making decisions about future meetings, but we do think we're well positioned after those 3 cuts to let the data speak to us.
Man, GLD for today. What kind of contracts they have for that boy today?
To what extent did the
So we're gonna go ahead and add this.
cutting at this meeting or in March, and how are you all thinking about
500
positions
on
that
here
were
is
another
2.
rate cut?
This play can go to like 1,000 right here. GLD 500,
Broad support in the committee for
maybe.
today. Broad, I would say, including.
I buy like 5 of them.
So that's where that was. Of course, some people didn't want
It's
to cut
moving.
and dissent.
So for GLD 0 days, the 28th,
For holding today.
the 490s,
We're not trying to articulate a
490s are
test
moving.
for when to next cut or whether to cut at the next meeting.
$50.
We're well positioned as we make decisions meeting by meeting, looking at the incoming data, evolving outlook and all that.
Playing it a little bit more safe in the
We're in a
money.
Position where
Be another $200.
we still have some tension between employment and inflation, but it's less than it
Shoot.
was. I think that the upside risks to inflation and the downside risks of inflation probably both diminish a bit.
See if I can leave my YouTube stream on the.
It's about how you weigh the risks to the two goals
On the joint?
and how big those and quantify them. And so there are different views on the committee, and we'll find our way forward as the data evolve.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Edward Lawrence from Fox Business. Has the effects of tariffs already moved through the economy on prices?
A lot of it has. So basically, there are many different estimates, and they're all highly uncertain. But most of the overrun in goods prices is from tariffs, and that's actually good news because if it weren't from tariffs, it might mean it's from demand, and that's a harder problem to solve. We do think tariffs are likely to move through and be a one-time price increase. So most of the overshoot, if you
We need a candle closure, man.
I mean, inflation, core PCE inflation is running just a bit above 2% x the effects of tariffs on goods.
Here come the indexes.
If you look away from goods and look at services, you do see ongoing disinflation in all the categories of services. So that's a healthy development. So that's what's going on. The expectation is that we will see the effects of tariffs flowing through goods prices peaking.
Yeah, we up there, baby. We up there, man. Hey, gold is gonna go, man.
And that's what we expect to see over the course of this year. If we see that, if we see that, that would be something that tells us that we can move some policy. Also, if we see something that suggests that the labor market is not stabilizing, that in fact the downside risks reemerge or the data just get worse, we'd have to look at both of those. We have a two-sided mandate.
If I could, if President Trump does pick,
Slapped another entry right there. I don't really like that entry, but
work with that person,
I slapped it.
I don't have anything for you on that.
Indexes are going.
That will depend on Congress's.
Oh, we're going right now. Who's gonna fold first?
Howard Shire reporters.
Thank you for.
Who's gonna fold first?
Given the changes in the statement and all you said so far, is it fair to describe risks to both sides of the mandate as roughly balanced right now? And is the next move necessarily down?
I'd say that the upside risks to inflation and the downside risks to employment have diminished, but they still exist. So there's still some tension between the mandates. Are they fully in balance?
491 calls can go right now, bro. I wish I had some more buying power to get in those.
Policies in a good place.
Damn, we just want to see these equal highs tapped out. We can hold above those and we can run it.
And we'll just have to see how the data lead us.
I'm wondering, you a minute ago you said you felt expectations were consistent.
Damn, I should have slapped some entries down there. We were chilling right there, yo. Man.
The last couple of weeks, I believe. Is there any concern on that front?
I mean, I recently looked at all of the both survey and market-based short-term inflation expectations have come way down.
Damn, these indexes are going.
Spiked around Liberation Day, and now they've fully retraced in the last few months. So that's very comforting. In the longer term,
we're gonna move our stop loss into profit on this trade
very consistent with 2% inflation
because we can be in from a lot better.
Have been solid, and they reflect confidence.
52.83, 52.92.
Apologies if this is a little bit.
Look at how choppy this is, man. It's like, but this is crazy. These NASDAQs are up crazy right here. Up $200 on 4 entries on these NASDAQs.
We saw the labor market weakening, and we acted. And I think that's the appropriate thing to do. We will always act to address what we see as.
I'm holding this gold trade though. I'm in this gold trade right now. Gotta see this thing hold. This is really good right here. Oh, yeah, this is really good right here.
A little bit less in downside risk to employment, a little less.
Wow, we're both bullish.
Wow.
But if we're gonna, I'll tell you what'll happen is we will chop.
I'm a small fish.
Under this level, but as soon as we open above it, you're gonna find that we start.
Yeah, I should have been stacking these boys, man. As soon as we identified this range, news, push, pull. And here we are running 53. We're running, man. Gold. Like I said, man, I'm waiting for these indexes after earnings, bro.
In the labor market to conclude it's time to resume easing. Do you need to see further deterioration in the labor market, or would it be enough for inflation to soften?
So we'll always be looking at both things. Okay, so there could be combinations, infinite numbers of combinations that would cause us to want to move.
Just chilling on these streams right now. I'm in the stream streets, man.
Situation. So we're both. Clearly, a weakening labor market calls for cutting. A stronger labor market says that the rates are in a good place. We'll have to be making similar judgments to on inflation.
And if inflation does pick back up and the labor market doesn't show further signs of deterioration, is there a chance that you could raise rates rather than simply remaining on hold? What would you need to see to consider hiking?
We don't take things off the table, but it isn't anybody's base case right now. Anybody's base case that the next move will be a rate hike. But ultimately we'll do.
Go ahead and add these on my phone.
But that's not where people's expectations are right now.
Hi, Victoria Guido with Politico. I wanted to ask, you've talked in the past about concerns about the U.S. fiscal trajectory.
Damn, Tesla 500 is only 122 for February. Damn.
Concerns over their fiscal and long-term economic outlook.
That's a really good price.
Do you agree that the U.S. could at some point find itself in a similar situation to Japan, whether for fiscal or demographic reasons?
Over time, you've seen that U.S. rates have remained pretty. They haven't moved a lot, really, for a while, but they haven't moved a lot because of what's been happening in Japan. So it's more of an over time thing. The U.S. federal budget deficit is
we're in there. Come on, gold.
On an unsustainable path.
Here comes the NASDAQ. Wow.
It's very much sustainable. But the
Look at
path
that.
is unsustainable. And the sooner
Yeah, I really want to wait for these earnings, but damn, man, that shit's
right now, we're running a very large deficit at essentially full employment. And
this is just crazy right here. This is the entry right here.
Really being addressed. So that's important. I'm not in any way connecting it to some sort of near-term market event, but ultimately it's something we'll have to deal with. And that,
Put these alerts on.
Game, that's where you wind up is it's some kind of a difficult thing. But that's not where we are. It's not what Japan is either. But it's certainly not where we are right now.
Does it reduce the effect of your rate cuts that longer term rates have overall not really budged that much?
I wouldn't say that. The thing is, I think technically, higher longer term rates means less accommodative.
26,100 is clearly on. Yeah, we gone already. It's there. Damn, look at that.
It's not mostly what happens on the short run.
Damn.
There can be effects of longer term rates from
Gold's playing around.
But it's much
NASDAQ.
more, assessments of the fiscal path and fiscal
Damn.
policies and
I mean, they're not playing.
and things like that move the 10-year around. You can look back at and find periods where we've been very actively moving the policy rate, and over the course of the year, and over the course of that year, the 10-year is exactly where it started. So there's not a tight link between 10-year rates and
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and secure some of this gold right here. I'm gonna try and get on this NASDAQ right now for real. If we go above 26,100 on this NASDAQ, it's bullish.
Who sits on the Senate Banking Committee said he will block any Fed nominee, including the chair, until this investigation into you is resolved. Do you support this move by the senator, and what conversations have you had with the senator?
I've got nothing for you on that.
More broadly, what would happen to American households if the Federal Reserve loses its ability to operate independent from politics?
So really, the point of independence is not to protect policymakers or anything like that. It just is that every advanced economy.
And gold is not playing, man. We want that 53.50.
Common practice. It's just an
Right, gang?
arrangement that has served the people well, and that is to have a separation between to not have direct elected official control over the setting of monetary policy. And the reason is that
53.70. They got 53.70, 54, 53, 55.37. Damn. That's wild. Gold is going, man.
It's pretty much everywhere among countries that look at all like the United States.
Gold is going.
I think if you lose that, it's first of all, it'll be hard to restore the credibility of the institution. If people lose their faith that we're making decisions, only on the basis of our
stock entry was supposed to be at 15, not up here.
rather than trying to benefit one group or another.
I did just go ahead and stack another gold entry right here. Very risky.
I don't believe we will. I certainly hope we won't. But it's really important.
Okay, that's good to see.
Generally, not to be perfect, but to serve the public well.
You're confident it can maintain that independence at this point?
Yes. I mean, I'm strongly committed to that. And so
Silver 130.
Archie Norton, the economist. On that sort of stabilization of the labor market question,
NASDAQ's coming back down.
We saw in the past 6 months, a year.
Yeah, gold should be gold. Honestly, gold should be just good to go unless they want to do something funny right here. We are looking for this.
Well, part of it is, to your point, part of it just is that labor supply, growth in labor supply has come to essentially a halt from a fairly fast.
Damn, look at that, bro.
Clip of growth
Wow.
over the last couple of years.
Okay, we gotta take some partials off on there.
A very sudden stop.
Damn, wow, this is just crazy for real, man. Gold is just gold, man. Wow.
Just a little bit more, which is why the unemployment rate has gone up. So I don't know whether
It's 53.30.
That's what's happened.
Holy moly.
If you look at
So GLD, man. GLD is ripping face. Almost up a dollar up there. We're gonna Yeah, we gotta secure that, bro.
It's a survey showing that
Taking these quarters, man. So that's 2 trades.
Just one reading, but it's an indication of softening. People, part-time for economics,
17.
which is a category within the broader
40.
category measure.
Yeah, we cut one too early. We're supposed to add 15 where we cut. We're supposed to add right here where I have it marked as a pullback zone now. So yeah, I was supposed to add right here. I took some off right here. I was supposed to add for this instead of buying up in here. I bought up in here. Could have added right here instead of trimming, and then we trim these.
Is that full employment? In a sense, it is. If demand and supply are in.
Now we're just looking for 50. So here's our pullback on indexes.
At the same time, do we really feel like that's a maximum employment economy?
Indexes are going to give us an opportunity for after hours. We're going into power hour right now, so we got our alert set. Now we can just keep our eyes on gold. Gold's only got like 30 more minutes, but that 500 you can play for Friday. Volume's picking up.
It's financial conditions, and it's
Here's your $6 23. There's our pullback on GX. There's our pullback.
Effects really are shown. So essentially, the economy.
Metals are rocking the house.
That's what it's not for the first time.
Metals are rocking the world, bro.
It's uneven across income categories, but consumer spending overall numbers are good, and we're benefiting from the AI.
National debt is not sustainable.
That's another thing we're benefiting from, but the economy overall.
Man, look at freaking gold just go to the moon, man.
It's just the consumers filling out surveys that sound really negative and then spending. So there's been a disconnect for some time between downbeat surveys and reasonably good spending data.
This fucking one position I have is up stupid on my practice account. Damn, this is up crazy.
Consumer spending is uneven. The president calls inflation defeated and solved.
Again, it's new, so I went light just because didn't really take the entries that I wanted. But we are in this gold trade right here, and GLD has broke above 490, so that's a great indicator to be in.
With your colleagues about how wealthier consumers seem to be driving so much of the economy, and why so many families still feel like they just can't make ends meet after 5 years of rising prices. What is that discussion like?
So a couple things. One, there's something to it in that we know that
5 years. Okay, she's hip.
Tend to own real estate and tend to own stocks, securities, and those assets going up in value and increases in wealth do support spending over time. So, and that's clearly up.
Let's go, man.
We also know that.
Let them know.
For a year or more, we've been hearing from retailers, for example, that serve lower income customers, whether it be food or the big box stores or anything. They're saying the same thing, which is our consumers are looking to economize. They're trading down from brands and they're buying less, and it's changing their buying habits and that kind of thing. So we're seeing that, and that is a reality of what we're seeing. They're still consuming, but they're feeling it in a different way. I would say more broadly on affordability, we have a vast network through the reserve banks and also through the board of governors where we talk to.
We are just floating in gold. We already secured some gains.
We do hear a lot about affordability, and we take that very seriously, and we take it to heart because our job is one of our jobs.
We secured some gains on gold already.
The best thing we can do for
We are protected in this gold trade.
keep inflation under control, and frankly, to finish.
We are in power hour.
You mentioned the AI build out as being positive for
Getting ready for these
this year.
earnings
I wonder as you look at
to come out from Meta, which is flat.
Are you concerned about AI?
Tesla,
maybe
which is also
spending
flat.
for entry-level work and entry-level jobs?
And
what does that
Microsoft.
What you're watching about the labor market?
So everyone, of course, is watching AI and the deployment and, trying to understand exactly what's happening. And there's a wide range of possibilities. It's hard to say. And of course, anyone who
Which is moving. Microsoft's moving a little bit here.
So every technological wave will
Yeah. This is a great great trading day.
If you look back,
It's a really great trading day again, man.
Ultimately, technology increases productivity, which is the basis for rising wages. And it may not all happen immediately, but over time, it's what enables incomes to rise, and over time, it's rising productivity. So we always ask, well, this is going to be different,
We are here for it.
We don't know. And we may, in any case, see in the short term jobs that are being eliminated by the capabilities of AI. We may see that. We just don't know what the overall effect is going to be. So how to think about it in terms of macroeconomic terms, it's very hard. We can look at the aggregate data. We can analyze, for example, there is some connection, it appears, between the low hiring rate for recent college grads and AI, but it's not the main or only driver. You hear large companies that are saying, many of them saying that they won't be hiring for some time, or that they're hiring less, or that they're laying people off, and they tend to refer to AI when they do that. So we're all watching and learning, and it could certainly have pretty significant effects on the economy, the workforce, and our society. We don't really have the tools to address the
Gold, nice and easy. I love it.
We have a lot of people who
Love it.
on analyzing it and try to understand what the macroeconomic implications are, which is our job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chair Powell. Lee from AFP News Agency. You mentioned earlier that on inflation, the broad expectation was for a one-time price increase and then for inflation to come down. And I was wondering, is your expectation still for inflation to start cooling in the second half of 2026? And if you could elaborate how far we are from target currently. Thank you.
So how far we are from target is, as I mentioned in my opening remarks, we had 3.0% core PCE.
Man, this is crazy to fucking see right now, man. We are just cruising in these gold trades, man. We should be balls deep. Shit, we should be balls deep.
Using goods prices, which we think is related to tariffs, and ultimately we think those will not result in inflation as opposed to a one-time price increase. Okay, so that's where it is. In terms of, you asked, no one thinks they will, ex ante understand really clearly.
Damn, man.
Precisely when this will happen.
Gotta hold these damn trades, buddy.
In the middle quarters of the year.
We just gotta hold these trades and we good.
Tariff inflation topping out. So what we do is when a tariff is put in place, we track the effect of those tariffs over a 6, 7, 8, 9 month period, and you can see for that tariff how long it takes to reach a place where it's affected the price level, and that's it. So we're getting better at that, and our estimate is that
Cooling, man. Give me a like. Shoot me some likes.
Great precision in that, but we'll be able to see whether things are moving in that direction. I think we'll be able to see.
Richard, that's clear.
Thanks, Chair Powell. I'm Richard Escobedo with CBS News. I want to look outside the U.S. about what's happening outside our shores and how it impacts the U.S. Canada's Prime Minister said last week that there's been a rupture in the global order, and I wonder how you're thinking about geopolitical risk as it relates to the U.S. economy.
So I can't comment on that speech or statement or anything like that. Geopolitical risk for us is a lot of it is around energy, oil. And so far we haven't, for all the turmoil, oil prices have come down, as you know, and so we don't really see much. Longer than that, it's trade, and the trade, our economy has pulled through pretty well, you have to say, given the very significant changes in trade policy. The U.S. economy has pushed right through. Partly that is that the way that
NASDAQ is bouncing off the same levels, man.
What was announced at the beginning. In addition, other countries didn't retaliate, and in addition, a good part of it hasn't been passed through to consumers yet. It's being taken by companies that stand between the consumer and the exporter. So
26.57.
that's what that is.
Smacked.
Thank you, Chair Powell. Jennifer Schonberger with Yahoo Finance. Well, the third quarter GDP growing at 4.4%, and the fourth quarter expected to have a 5 handle on it as to what the Atlanta Fed is predicting. At a time when you had a government shutdown, and we thought that was going to shave off some growth. You've also got the fiscal tailwinds. You've talked about big tax refunds coming, potential tariff dividend. How could you cut rates and not spur inflation in that environment?
Well, we didn't cut rates today, but it depends on how fast potential output is growing, right? I'm just asking in principle. I'm not saying this is what's happening, but there's growth and there's how fast the potential is growing, and at a time of high productivity growth, potential output is rising. So it really matters whether potential output is growing as fast as
Indexes, man, are running 26,100 NASDAQ.
You need to look at 12 months because quarterly GDP can be very lumpy. GDP was negative in the first quarter last year. So the overall, over the year, the numbers were nothing like that. It was more in the mid-2s for the year.
And
Grown-up
how do you
birds,
explain
zero
the
grown-up
divide right
strength.
now
Which are
between
related to
strong
being
economic
member.
growth
See
and the
this?
job market? Is it productivity that's filling the gap? And is productivity being driven by AI at this point?
So there hasn't been a divide of solid growth that would look like a weakening labor market. And that can be explained by rising productivity. I would say we do see signs of...
There's NASDAQ. Oh my goodness. Shoot.
Stabilizing. So maybe we're seeing the beginning of the resolution of those two things. Also, as you probably know, the lore is that when GDP and the labor market get into an argument, in the end, the labor market data is more reliable. GDP data is just very hard to collect and understand, but nonetheless, I think we may be seeing...
Yeah, S&P, NASDAQ is flying, man.
Too soon to say with any...
Here it goes. They gave me, that was the entry right there for right at power hour. As soon as that alert went off, boom, right there. We shouldn't come back down. We come back down then. Shoot.
You've obviously experienced a lot during your time.
We gotta take it if we come back down. But again, we're trying to be disciplined for these tech earnings. So we know what's coming. Microsoft, Meta, Tesla, big dogs.
Stay out of elected politics. Don't get pulled into elected politics. Don't do it. And that's another thing. Well, another is,
You hate to buy up here, man. There's no reason to buy up there.
Accountability is Congress, and it's not a passive
Just keep them alive, especially
for us to go to Congress and
Just want to see gold. Just continue to just cruise on up.
if you want democratic legitimacy, you earn it by your interactions with our elected overseers. And so it's something.
4 hours.
I have worked hard at it. So
53.30 should be good, man. We can hang on to at least 53.15. You're good. 53.15. We can hold that.
Fed staff, and none of them is perfect, but there isn't a better cadre of professionals more dedicated to the public well-being.
Gold's gonna top. Are you sure, Brian? You sure? It's either gonna be 500 hold or we are going to 500 short.
To those moves and what message you may take from these significant price increases we've seen for precious metals?
Don't take much message macroeconomically. The argument can be made that we're losing credibility or something. It's simply not the case. If you look at where inflation expectations are, our credibility is right where it needs to be. So we look at those things. We don't get spun up over particular asset price changes, although we do monitor them, of course.
Yes, swing lows for next year, actually.
Nicole, for the last question. and Coca-Cola Barons. Some critics are charged that the Fed's economic models are somewhat backward-looking. It should be more forward-looking, incorporating things like productivity increases from AI. How do you incorporate current and future developments into your analysis and decision-making, and do you have an answer to those critics?
Yeah, so by and large, those criticisms, as somebody
It's hanging on.
every FOMC participant,
It's hanging on to it.
every quarter,
It really feels
right?
like
The summary economic projections, and that's the basis for how we think about the economy. So, and the other thing is, what an economic model can do is it can grind up all the data for the last number of years, 50 years, let's say, and it can identify what are the relationships between variables A, B, C, D, and all that kind of thing. And it can tell you if you change one of those variables, this is what should happen in the macroeconomy. That's just the way it works. However, the structure of the macroeconomy is constantly changing. For example, we hadn't had a pandemic in 100 years. It wasn't in the model. And we knew it from the very beginning. It was not in the model. A trade war of this scope, we'd never had that in 100 years. And so there's great uncertainty at
Oh, this is a reversal pattern right here. You know this pattern. We've seen this pattern. Nice bottom wave. Just trying to flip.
Sometimes technological revolution like happened in the 90s here and like maybe happening now with AI. We're all over that. And everyone's studied those periods, and we're very clear-eyed about the possibility that this higher productivity may persist, and also that it may not.
You've been promised incredible things with AI, but has it actually lived up to all the hype? I can promise you that today.
53.15, man, is what we are looking for support to come in and play. NASDAQ is building up liquidity. Yeah, it's looking like gold's gonna flip it back into here at least. I don't want to let it fall back into my entry.
Maximize productivity with your first super agent today.
Just question, you're using better models, bring them on. Where are they? We'll take them. But
bring them on. Come on, gold. Hold your fucking pants up.
We've been talking a lot about tariffs and passing through, and we've been talking a lot about them for the past few months. The trade landscape is still in a constant state of flux. Announcements, threats, negotiations are all frequently changing. So I'm wondering how you actually track these, what data and things are most critical to follow this in real time.
Trade?
Yeah, the impact of tariffs and how they're changing.
Yeah, I think our staff is done really well.
Please.
As I mentioned,
Reversals should take
you
this long.
pretty much track its effects on pricing and on everything, and so you build a model up from all of the tariffs. At the beginning, it was very much of a forecast. Now it's every cycle that goes by, it becomes more informed by actual data. And our forecasts were not far off. What changed was, as I think I said earlier, what changed was
15 minutes.
what was implemented was
That's a beautiful 15-minute setup right here.
We didn't see retaliation internationally, and I think people did generally expect that because we saw that in the past, and that really mattered too. And then the other thing is that pass-through didn't know how fast it was going to be. Consumers didn't know how much.
Okay, cool.
How much companies in the middle would take, and how much the consumer.
Love this buy gold right here.
Who, by the way, are pretty strongly
Getting a little bit more aggressive on gold here.
which is one of the reasons why we need to keep
Getting aggressive.
Just ugly. I'm not gonna waste my.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Log out.
Do my back testing of my A+ scalps.
Log out. Powell didn't sound very bullish, but we know the truth. 4 years ago. Let's see gold pop.
40.
Looking for this gold to pop here, man. Let's go, gold.
Don't be one of them.
53.50.
So this is
$53.50. Come on, gold. We see you. $53.50 gold. Come on. There's GOD 490 again. Indexes are pushing again. Who's gonna fold again? Who's gonna fold first? Who's gonna fold first again, man? These indexes, let's go. You want to see this drive? 60 points right there. Gold is so close. What's an extra 15? We can add more. We can add more size on here, and then this is gonna be good for our day right here. 15 points. I'm looking for. Okay. And we pull back to. If we pull back to 22, man, that's even better. 30 points. I'm gonna add one more entry in here. We're getting in a little bit aggressive. We got a good margin set right now. Gold is trying to go, man. Let's go crazy. I was slightly bearish for a moment. You know, I was just trading the price action. You know, price action showed me that, you know, we didn't want 5,300 at first. That's the first move I was looking for. This is always what you want to see for a freaking breakout through that first test. Let's say your first test is your best test. So that's why we wanted to short. And we didn't really prepare ourselves for this break above 5,300 into the zone. We waited for this 5,300 to establish bullishness, and then we went ahead and took it light, and then we should have been stacking those things up in there. But we got some nice profits here. If we can't hold 53.28, I'm gonna go ahead and secure what I have. But going into the last 30 minutes of the day, I am gonna shift over to these indexes and stocks. We got some big tech earnings coming out. Market's been waiting for this. Retail's been waiting for this. We got Meta, we got Tesla, we got Microsoft, all big movers of the market, of the SPY, of the NASDAQ. So we're just waiting. See what's gonna happen in these last 6-minute candles. What are they gonna do to these 0 days that are getting ready to expire? 0 DTEs are getting ready to expire. This was a very nice 694 floor to catch support off of and take some nice calls. But we are looking for 5350 and beyond on gold. We're looking for, you know, who's gonna fold first, and I don't think it's gonna be gold. Who's gonna fold first? You just love to see it, baby. This is what you trade for. You know, being in the market for years and years, you just continue to see how the market moves and how everything just continues to just go up over time, no matter what is going on in the world. Man, there it is, man. Gold is just going crazy, man. I am not looking for no 5,300. I don't think that 5,300 is coming at all. No. Come on, gold. We are flying to 50. Let's go to 50. Nice. Very nice blues on the screen. The last time we closed out early, you know, gold just continued to run. Wow. Sheesh. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go, man. Yeah, I'll be on. This is crazy, man. We're doing this shit live. We are doing this shit live for you and you. And there's 5350. TP. TP out of your worst entry. Stack up, man. We need this account at 1K. $53.50. Let's rise. Please rise. All rise. All rise. Let's go, baby. $53.50, man. Wow. Insane, bro. Oh, I got a runner on here. Sheesh. Wow, man. Come on, let's see it, man. Let's see that shit, man. Oh my goodness, we are still going, boy. Damn. All right, yeah, I gotta chill out, man. Gotta chill out here, bro. Because we should have loaded up, man. We should be fucking hammered. 50. Shit, man. Should be hammered in these fucking buys, bro. Holy moly, man. We should be freaking hammered, but we are properly risk managing. You know, we could have did some shit for the content today. We didn't really want to do all that, you know. We just wanted to come in here, play it smart, because I already know tomorrow is gonna pay some bills. Tomorrow's gonna pay some fucking bills, man. We gotta have some bills paid for the year right here on this. Sheesh. Damn. Yeah, we're gonna secure one. And we're gonna secure two. And we got a runner. Copper. Metals, man. I'm not in fucking no metals, so I'm like, I don't know, you know. I'm in this damn gold though, baby. This fucking gold though, man. Shit, boy. We in this damn gold, man. Fuck, man. This should be fucking 2 racks. But we are content with this little 260. That is more than a little. You know what I mean? So we gotta, you know, I'm at the point to where, all right, now I'm thinking about, okay, I gotta cover my withdrawal fees. There is fucking fees with everything, man. Reminder to let gold run. I did it again today. I closed out at an area I was supposed to be reloading into. 53.15. $53.25. We closed one early at 30. I closed 3 trades too early. Go ahead and post this trade. Man, this is a really like super clear news day, man. Damn. Millions off of fucking gold, bro. It's crazy. Gold is so fucking free, man. This is crazy. Look at a little video, man. Netflix still at 84. Like, it ain't doing nothing. Indexes ain't doing nothing, man. That's why, good job. We wanted to focus on these metals, man. Focusing on the metals was the play until earnings. So here is GLD, man. Extended to $200, man. GLD, great play. 492 calls. 495s ended up moving. So yeah, that 500, man, for Friday is the true play. 200 to 480. That's the true play right there, man. Another pullback on NASDAQ. So we might be able to play these coming up here shortly. So I'm going to do a bathroom break. We might be able to play these NASDAQs here shortly, man. That's our alert to get involved on these indexes. Shit, man, let's go, bro. Damn, this shit is at 53.70. Holy moly. We putting up shots and we score, swish ball. 53.80. Oh, Lord. Wow. Wow. Woo! Metals, baby. Those damn metals, man, are flying. Shit, boy. I had the fucking entries from fucking Monday or Wednesday. We had a 5,000 entry. 5,088. Shit. That position's almost up 1K, man. Oh my God. Holy shit, bro. This shit is just crazy. This is fucking insane, bro. Boy. We knew gold was the play because we knew tech was going to be waiting for big tech earnings, bro. Sure, Powell's going to come out and say what he had to say, which is essentially really nothing. So it's the indexes that are failing first, while gold continues to march. Jesus. Damn, wow, this is crazy as hell. We will be on after hours. Wow, bro. I am just upset that why am I not going in hard on fucking gold, bro? Why? It's not greed. It's simply taking advantage of a situation. I'm gonna go and reward myself today. Here's our pullback again on NASDAQ. I'm gonna reward myself today by going to the gym, man. We don't deserve to do anything crazy. Sure, we call this live. We could do a lot more better. $5,400, man. Shit, dude. We got an entry on since Tuesday for around this time yesterday. We were shit, man. Just hang on. Hang on. We don't even got to trade this. Just buy. Just buy. These moves are pullbacks. This is a great trade right here, though. You know, we got this long we were in. It's a great trade. Let me go ahead and add that on there because I was in this. Get this damn link, man. Damn, man, I can't believe I'm in this damn gold trade, man. Fucking indexes are dumping. Love to see that.
But Asana helps you handle it. That's because Asana is where humans and AI coordinate work together. AI can spot roadblocks and
Market closes in 15 minutes here. Look at gold, man. I'm not even at it, man. I am just chilling for real. Indexes again, man. Getting ready for these tech earnings. iPad just died. Damn. Put this iPad on the charger. You are gonna need this. Insane, man. This shit is insane. Alexa, what time is it?
The current time is 12:49 p.m.
We back. Or are we back? Are we back or are we back? Oh boy. What happened? We can't hold 5,400? Hold for 5,400? Yo, what's good, bro? I just came back into the market right now. Shit, man. We were supposed to been doing one of these live sessions, man. What's up? Yeah, bro. I was unexpected this shit, man. Yup. Yeah, bro. I'm always on, bro. I'll be at, if I'm just at my crib, just at the desktop, bro, I'll just hop on. But I just went live because of Powell for Powell today and these earnings. Yeah. No, it's about to move though, bro. It's about to move. I'm telling, man, my homies, bro, they've been in these damn NASDAQ buys like all day. I'm like, bro, I'm not trading this shit. Yeah, so when Meta, Microsoft, Tesla, when they all report their earnings, bro, damn, was that which one was that? Microsoft was already going up. See, they got earnings, bro. That's gonna make that shit move. Damn. Yeah. Wow. Damn. Wow. See, I like Microsoft, but I don't be like, looking at it like that. You feel me? Because the option is like you gotta put down more money just to play. Whereas like over here, you can put in just a little micro and you're in there. Yeah, I went light. I took a light entry right here, and then I was like, because really, bro, what I was looking for, what I was telling them earlier was like, I wanted to catch this fake break above 5,300, like let it do what it's gonna do, and then because yeah, this is in my textbook, like this all time high fade is just always like consistent. But yeah, this move back above 53 is what you want to see for it to be continue to stay bullish, which what I was telling them. So who's that? Mordecai? Somebody was on earlier. Yeah, bro, you should be out there, bro. My shit be you sleep. Oh yeah, buddy be going crazy, bro. I'll be like looking at the pitch, be like, dang, I was doing something, should have just put him in. Like, yeah, bro, be going smacking. I'm like, damn. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yep. That's usually the story right there, man. Just one or two guys couldn't get it done. Yeah, I got on sports betting pretty heavy back in November and just kind of like spent a little bit too much more money than I would like normally be investing and trading with. So I'll still double and dabble with them every here and there. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I was in the casino for a minute too. Like, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. This is a way you can do it, bro. Yeah, didn't aren't they building a casino out there in New York? Queens, how long has the one in Queens been up? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Here's these earnings are getting ready to come out. There's the bell. So yeah, gold. We don't even gotta worry about gold, bro. If I worry about gold, bro, I'm gonna close my position, bro. That's what I've been doing all week already. I mean, just closing, man. But yeah, these. Hopefully, this Nasdaq can get out of this range, bro. This will be. You go down to this 4 hour. Okay, look at this. Yeah, earnings, man. I'll tell you, bro. I'm gonna pull up one of my streams right now. I'm gonna pull up a stream who has the earnings. Damn. Look at it. Look at it. Holy shit. Why not, bro? Why shouldn't it drop like that? Bro, my alert's been going off all fucking day. For long? Yeah. Oh, Meta's earnings came out. Oh, yeah, the Meta earnings came out right away. That's why, bro. Oh shit, yeah. All right, yeah, we can. Ooh, we might be able to find some entries here for real. I want to see this shit, bro. Damn, that was my fucking entry right there, yo. This is my pullback alert right here, bro. That's the pullback, bro. Yeah, this shit should continue right here. Fuck, I would, but bro, we're coming down here. Watch. We need some to come out. Meta dumped. Wow. Microsoft. So we're waiting for Tesla, maybe. Wow. Not Meta again. I lost some money on Meta's earnings last time. look at this motherfucker. Yeah, gold is good, man. Yeah, gold is good. We don't even gotta worry about gold. Wow, dude, this is crazy. Like, I should be in this fucking trade, bro. I was up here with this other shit, bro. Wow. That was just the perfect fucking alert right there to have, too. Sheesh. Microsoft down. I bet Tesla might go up. Wow, look at this, man. I don't know why these niggas was trying to do this shit all day, man. Oh my god. They was bro, they was trying to buy that shit all day, this consolidation, bro, all day. Just like, nah, I'm gonna stick to gold today. I am staying with gold today. So Microsoft beat their earnings and they tanked 7.5%. What the fuck? Oh man, what? California highway. Yeah, me going down out here in Cali, man. What the fuck, bro? The markets are tanking. Send the alarm, bro. That's crazy. What the fuck was that? See, that's what I said, bro. If I look at gold, I probably would have tried to sell my position right there. So, delete this. Man, that's fire. Oh, swing trading too, right? Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's good, bro. Yeah. That's good, bro. It's like, being able to see the market structure. That's not easy to do. Like me, I need. Go ahead. Yeah, how long you been trading now? Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like the same way, bro. Look at Tesla. Hell yeah. So we looking for a Tesla 500. Yeah. We might be able to, but I don't know. The Tesla. Oh shit. Tesla's the only one, man. Wow, look at this. Okay, nasdaq. Damn, is my what? I don't even have a bias here, really. Like, shit.
level. The Tesla 70 as well as the Cybertruck, both talking about that commencing H1, first half 2026. Planning to even make it back 3 and look at that.
Bro, those are terrifying to catch, bro. That being on the wrong side of that is. Yeah, the 1 minute gave it. So this is a TP3 because it's still in the range. This is that's what you call a V shape, bro. That's a V shape recovery, bro. Expansion equals reversals, and ranges like to rotate. Ranges like to rotate. Yeah, this shit should run through this right here. That's bro, Tesla. Oh my goodness. Did they flip? Nope, Tesla's the only one, man. Shit. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh, Meta just flipped. Oh shit. Yeah, this shit is gonna run. Meta just flipped to 700. Oh my god. Yeah. I mean, really me, I wanted it to come a little bit lower. In here at least. Where? This? This is a gap. Oh yeah. You're right. Damn, I mean, you gotta have some pending orders to do that, bro. And I hate that. I mean, really though, how I look at it is like we're just still in the range, that's how I really look at it. So I mean, yeah, if you catch this, you can probably hold that until tomorrow. Yeah, bro. What helps me, bro, to keep watching charts is these stocks, bro. This shit's at 700 now. There's a fat gap right here. Look at V-shaped recovery. This $100. It's crazy, bro. I've been waiting for this shit too. So these are gonna be so in the money tomorrow. Like all these people that ran from here. Here. I had this trade, bro. And then I did some dumb shit. Somewhere above. Back above. Yeah, bro. I'll be out, bro, and don't even have my alerts on, and I'm wondering what's going on. So pullback. I mean, that's not a pullback at that point. What do you like? What would you call that? Like this is a pullback here. What's the other one that they refer to? Oh, retrace. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good level to have marked out. Yeah, I did not have that shit marked out at all. I mean, we got like 15 more minutes on this. Shit, yeah, the buys are right now. I'll be surprised if it pulls back. So I'm gonna try. Let me see if I can limit in this thing, man. Fuck. Wow. Look at the fucking NASDAQ. Wow. All right, if they fill me in right here, this will be fire. 2670. Can I get a fill? Nah, they're not gonna fill me in. 2680. Yeah, let's leave that 70. I'm gonna leave it at 70. Wow. They caught that low? What? Nah, bro, I'm telling you, the homie bees is, bro, I swear to God, we're bullish. We are bullish. The earnings that are not gonna matter. We are bullish. I'm like, bro, I'm waiting for these earnings. He caught 2645. 2645. Okay. No, that's the entry that he caught. Damn. Yeah, Tesla should be at fucking 500, like Meta's at 7. So or 45 is still good though. Only 450, good. 691. Wow, that's crazy. These earnings is really gambling. Like trading earnings is super gambling. Wow, that was nice. That was a great news session. That's one of the cleanest ones I've ever been a part of. Like, it's usually a lot more violent than that. About the stocks. So that means like like Meta, well, Microsoft, they came out with like their revenue, how much money they made for the past like 3 quarters. So like every quarter there's a period of time where all these companies come out and share how much money they made for the past quarter. So we're at the beginning of this this season in the market. End of January, going into February, right? And all this Fed talk, talk from the companies, and then we get data coming out first week of February. So this just helps like give a direction for the market. Yeah, it's gonna like this price action is gonna carry like throughout the rest of the month, right? Because like price was at 480 at the close, and then it just gaps down to 460. Right, like these stocks, they don't make gaps like that until like this point in time when they report the earnings quarterly. Dang, but yeah, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy to be a part of. I'm still holding this gold buy. Man, when we cracked 52 yesterday, I was out driving around and I'm just like, whoa. I was like, well, let me secure, man. So fucking way wrong on that. Damn, man. Yeah, this NASDAQ is gone. I guess the pullback was at 80. Damn.
NASDAQ was right back. And I just want to say something about Robinhood. What I think this can wind up doing for Robinhood is just bring more eyeballs into their platform, because what Robinhood basically trying to do is, from what I can understand, is
He said he watched 24K go to zero. What? What? No, I just recently saw 800 go to zero, man. That was crazy. That was crazy on my crypto trading I was telling you about, bro. Yeah, man. That damn Bitcoin, bro. Man, I'll still be fucking with it though, man. It was in here. Craziness. I was chasing these sales because we've been rejecting off of here forever. 95 and 93. Missed it, whatever I was doing. Usually this should be moving in the middle of the night. These moves started in the session and overnight. Chopped. Tried it again. Chopped. It really might have been this one here too, though, that really fucked me up. Because on crypto, you can go ahead on like, bro, leverage, bro. Like you can adjust it anytime and risk crypto because it's trading crypto. You can fuck with that leverage. Crazy. I think I went like 120x on like $400, something like that. And then I lost like the shit I wasn't even trading, which is what fucked me up. Yeah, but it's really crazy though, man. Them screenshots you be seeing, bro, that shit is real, bro. That shit is real. I've seen people just go crazy. Man, look at this shit about to hit my. Man, this is fucking entry, man. And then this 80. The what? After we hit this shit, after people sell out, right? Yep, that's exactly where my shit got it at right here too.
By the way, here it is right now, guys. Come to my screen. Meta 700 is incoming. It's breaking.
Meta is still going up, man. 700 Meta. Damn, man, this is crazy as hell. I had some Meta contracts, 640. Oh my God. See, when people say swing, that is what you. This is what you swing for. That's a crazy gap. I got one share of Meta left. One or two. Shit, man, this is work, man. Yeah, this is work, bro. I'll be doing this shit full time, and I'll be out on the road, bro, doing Instacart. Yeah, bro, it's dangerous, man. It's dangerous. But no, I work as a bar back. I work with bartenders. I'm trying to be on some bartending shit this year. Yeah, I'm trying to be on some bartending shit this year, bro, for real. Bartenders make trading money, man. Yeah. What a fucking move, bro. Like, golly. 200 points? 200 points is what that shit just said. That's crazy. Same thing right here on gold, bro. I had the same situation, bro. Take one and the other. Take one and the other. Wow. That's really good to see, though. This is really good to see. This is gonna be a lot harder for tomorrow now. Like if you're not in, like it just makes it. That's something I'm trying to work on, like stacking my positions. Cause like sure I'll go like I'll put some good size in on my first entry, but you know what if I'm wrong immediately on that size, and then you gotta process your drawdown however you process it. Yeah, that's something I've been working on, man. Just like entries, like being okay with drawdown. So like when I've lost like that 800, that shit hurt. But like, I've been down like 200, 300 on a play. And then all my average down, size back in. And a good like 40% of those trades, they'll go back green, man. But shit, still, something to work on. That's not like the best way to go about it, but man, yeah, this damn NASDAQ though, all-time highs. I'm not afraid of getting in on an entry here in this area right here. Hold this. Shoot, dog. How the fuck do you have the entry and just not get in? Like,
Bang, straight up, like 30 minutes of nothing but NASDAQ. Tesla won't slow down either. We'll see if it hits that 450 marker, hovering around 443.
Yeah, just to recap for anyone.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was clean, man. That's exactly what we wanted to see today. Exactly what I wanted to see on gold. Really, you know, I was really just watching gold and waiting for these earnings, but shit, man, trying to get in there, be fire.
I said this the second I sat down here. That was the least volatile day I think I've ever witnessed as far as the overall market.
Yeah, just to watch the market, it was like the biggest spotlighting. I had to keep using my screen the whole time, and I was kind of like, what's going on here, right, Nikki?
But yeah, bro, I really be on shit, man. I mean, I can do London sessions, bro, but I be, you know, I be just trying to be out the house for real. I'm out here in LA. Yeah. Yeah, it's about to be 2 o'clock out here. So usually, like, yeah, I'm usually out the house by this time. Go hit the gym, hit a coffee shop or some shit.
If you didn't get woken up by that reversal in Meta, then I don't know.
Shoot, yeah, I don't, man. Like when these earnings come out, it's like the way that it shot down first and just went back up. It's like there's nothing you can do with the stock, right? Because it's closed. The market's closed, so it's after hours movement. The difference with these indexes, we can take advantage of that. And bro, a lot of people don't even know this. But yeah, I mean, shit, it has some price action is set up crazy. On my other monitor right here, I'm gonna try to send this in right here. This is crazy.
We will be here tomorrow morning to right? You guys are investing up there. We will be here to talk about what happens in learning as well, with all three of these moving around, continuing, hopefully after these earnings calls. So join us at 8 o'clock.
It's like, yeah, you can't buy that right there.
We'll continue the conversation. We'll bring you after the close tomorrow. Another big day ahead. Thanks for all this afternoon. We will connect at 7:10. Bye-bye. Thanks, bye.
Wow. Well, that was great. That was phenomenal, man. I do want to try to catch these last 30. It's Wednesday. Like it's usually like when I go into Thursday, I have like the mindset of like, okay, the weekend is here, it's coming. Like actually the weekend is right now. Because I mean I trade Fridays, but my journal tells me like Friday I be fucking up. So I'll try to really be, you know, on that shit for real before Thursday. Like today, this was a great session, but wasn't super locked in for it. Yeah, look at this fucking meta chart though. This is what you can trade options on. Like if you held this trade overnight on the options floor, like on the options chain, it not go very good if you're on the opposite side. Like you could have a stop loss at like, you see? So say someone went short, they shorted the earnings, right? Say you have took like, you know, let's say they were smart enough and just said, okay, let's short 672, let's enter into a 672 short position. So your stop loss can be right here, but you're gonna get swept out like before then type shit. Like, does that make sense? So it's like that's just how volatile like the order flow, like the volume that comes into these stocks makes them like, you know, move crazy. So then that's where we get like our NASDAQ and price action from. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I took a break from Forex for a minute, bro, just to like, you know, lock in on the stocks and just buy holding stocks. Yeah, cause shit, man, you don't even gotta do anything, man. You just let it work for you. It works for you for real. Like how like Forex is supposed to be, man. Like that's really how them stocks are. Tesla, man. Wow. Meta. So she spent $2,900. No. That's her estimated return, like on the contract price. So that's how much you would have to spend if you want to get into a meta position. You gotta spend 3 bands, bro. People be spending that mass amount of money on the contracts. So that's one. So say you buy 10 at $2,900, bro. People be doing that shit, bro. So I'm just like, damn, man. Those are some good returns, but it can be very risky if it doesn't play out in your favor. Shit's all, man, like again, bro, like, man, I would like to see a rejection off of this area just for a pullback. That's usually what I, you know, like see, but the price action is just so bullish, bro. It's so bullish, man. Like who's not filled at this point on this trade, you know? Unless you're truly waiting for like more confirmation, which is just like, you know, giving you more room for the trade to go against you. The later you get in, the higher and later you get in. So TSLL. Oh shit. What is that at? Because I hold some of that. This is at 18. Okay, that's an okay move. You would like to see this shit open at fucking 19 tomorrow. To go ahead and take that. Oh, 2027? 20. Yeah, see, yeah. So sometimes it's better to just trade them straight up. Because these stocks, they have like what do you even call them, bro? They're like like leverage. They're leverage stocks, so it's like 2x, you know, bull or 2x bear. So you can buy like a company that's owns that specific stock, and they're like they have more like exposure into it. Yeah, this sucker is gone, bro. This is just that shit is out of there. Damn, man. I needed to wait. I needed to trade for these days right here specifically. I tried to smack gold so I can get in on these options, but didn't reach my goal. Yeah, this is insane, man. That shit crazy. Damn. This is wild. Damn, the homie's up 13K. Damn. From 26.45. Yeah, that's a crazy entry right there. That is, damn, that's crazy. Not really. It would be more crazy if you caught it down here. I'm about to delete my fucking limit order, bro. I'm not finna stress over that shit. Trying to get triggered into that. I usually, bro, like gold, man, and gold's been consistent, so like that's really what I've been trading for real. It's like I'll start trading them indexes and just taking like crazy L's, and then start going back to gold and losing on gold. So it would be like, you feel me? You gotta stick to one pair for real. You just gotta know your strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, man, we sniped gold, bro. I was right in here, bro, when I bought that shit, bro. I said I went in light. I was supposed to keep scaling in, man. That's something I gotta get to this year, man. Like, shit. Going into year 6. Gotta get those down. Can't be scared to scale in into a winner. Cause I always just like scale into losers. One, 2. 4. I see like 4 entries right here on this 5. It's like 4 entries right here. But instead, I went ahead and secured some right here. Like I cut some of my trade off. Cut some of the trade off right there. Like, bro, it's not going anywhere, bro. It's just price structure. The shit has to come down to go up. Yeah, the way that it's moving right now is like it doesn't want to run anymore. It's getting tired. It's put on a show for like months already. All month. Well, really the last 2 weeks. You know, we got one big pullback. And then this was last year right here. Damn, that was crazy. That was a crazy day. This was a crazy day right here. I remember that day. The 20, yeah, that was a fucking crazy day for me. Sheesh. So yeah, man, fucking yeah, bro. This is when I was at the fucking casino. Bro, I was really in the casino for a whole week. Damn. That's crazy, huh? I mean, buying gold. Buying gold, waiting for these fucking indexes to do the same thing. This shit was fucking around this week. I really didn't even trade this week until Friday. Till Friday. We gapped down. And then we started that week was just so clean. Yeah, it's been just very clean, bro. Like these gaps are just, where you got to take advantage in these markets here, in the forex markets. So I try to see how this price moves for when the stock market opens. See how we're gonna imitate the markets like in the morning. So we closed at 695. And already we're at 696 after hours. So even yesterday after hours, I mean, before the market opened, yeah, it was at about like 698, and then it just opened low today at 694. So and managed to find its footing back to 695. So I mean, everyone's been looking for these 700s to see. I was looking for this 700s back up in the beginning of January. I don't know why, but all this shit that's been happening over the course of this month, and then shit, just these fucking gaps, bro. These gaps were just fucking crazy. Just being late to these moves, consolidation. So now we're back above there, right? So now we should be able to hang on to these spots. So now what people do is like they swing, look further out. So like, sure, 700 we know 700 is coming. I'm looking for like, 770, 740. All-time high. So like back in February last year, right, we had all that shit come out. So then down here, people were aiming back for right here and beyond. So even though we're way up here, people are thinking, you know, a lot of bad shit's gonna be happening because we got gold going for 5,400. This is crazy. We're still in this. We're going for 5,400 before the session is closed. Man, this is history. Yeah. Yeah. Buy gold, Asian. Yeah, they're 154.40 now. I mean, bro, the same thing has been happening, bro, for the last fucking 5 trading days. Shit. I don't even see a reason why I should close here at 5,400. The homie had 30 micros on that NASDAQ. Yeah, gold might fuck around and gap down. I'm talking about all these gaps, man. They might fuck around and gap this shit down, man. Cause yeah, on me, bro. Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm gonna do the same thing. I don't want no fees. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. Cool. Damn. That's good, man. This is really good, man. I fucking love trading, man. Like that's crazy, bro. Yeah, fuck that swap fee, man. I'm already paying them way too much. My broker's stealing 150 from me. On swaps and commission combined. See, look at that, man. There's no no reason to sell that mug, man. I'm gonna find another entry in Asia. Damn, man. I don't even, man, should I? Bro, I mean, the last couple of days that I've been out and should have had entries, bro, during Asia, it was just like, fuck, bro. Man, I don't even think I had them set yesterday, but I might have had, bro. Might have had. Yeah. No, that's good, bro. Yeah, yeah. Got him. Wow. That was the 15-minute I was looking at and closed. Wow. Damn, it's 1:15. Wow. Ran to play live. Clip that up. Clip it up. Let's go. We got clips. Gold, live trading, Jerome Powell, big tech earnings, Q1 2026. No doubt, no doubt. But yeah, bro, I'm finna get up out of here on that, bro.